What's up? What's good? Babyface name in the cut. Go at all my social media. SlimJim.name. Be in the description. Subscribe. Much love. Much appreciated. Today, we're going to be doing a story time on how I faced my bully or how I dealt with my bully. My neighborhood bully at that. And she used to always bully. Just me. But anyway. Yeah, and I'm gonna be eating my nachos. I just put cheese on them. That's it. I don't want nothing else. But I'm talking too much. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's go right into the motherfucking video. So, okay, so child. I apologize in advance. If my phone ran out of storage, I'm gonna switch to my iPad. So if the quality change, sorry. Apologize in advance. But in my neighborhood, when I was younger, when I was in like 3rd grade, I believe. Yeah, I had this whole little friend group that would go outside, we'd knock on each other's door, you know, the usual 3rd grade stuff. Be outside, be active. I'd be outside 24/7. I didn't want to be in the house. I didn't want to do nothing but be outside. So one of the girls, she had three brothers, I think, but they were all older than her. 2 of them was in high school. The other one was grown. So keep that in mind. Keep that detail in mind. So she would always pick on me and say little stuff about me. And her brothers, I later come to find out, they was influencing her to be a bully, basically. But so we had forts around the whole neighborhood, but 2 of our main forts was by my apartment building. So it was like one in the woods and then one right here, because there's this big tree right there. And only small people could squeeze back there. And you could like climb a tree and all that. So yeah, that was 2 of our hideouts that, why I keep doing that I went in most of the time. And so. But I had my little friend, we gonna call him D for the story, and the neighborhood bully, we gonna call her Goofy, cause she big goofy, thought she was gonna get over me. But I'm trying to think what happened first. Oh, we were playing Truth or Dare, and I dared her to put boo boo on a stick and hand it to her brother, and so she did it. And her brother got mad and went and knocked on my door and told my mama, and my mama was like, "What you want me to do about it?" Basically. And then eventually the girl mama, what did I name her? Goofy mama, her knocking on my door because her son was being a big baby. Mind you, he's a freshman in high school, so yeah, he was being a baby about it, big baby about it. And then mama was like, if Naya told her to jump off a bridge, would she jump off a bridge? And her mama gonna say, look at my mama and say, she probably would. Oh, that was the most disrespect. That in front of y'all, chat, in front of her. Me, you're ruthless. But yeah, that was like the first incident. Then we got into a fight, and mind y'all, she was bigger than me. Like at the time, y'all see how skinny I am now? I was skinnier. I was like a stick. You could see my rib cages. My rib cage, when I lifted my shirt, like I didn't even have to, you could already see it. But yeah, and so she put me in a headlock, and like I couldn't breathe. So then after she let me go, I told my mama or whatnot. And so my mama went to talk to her grandma because her grandma watched her, because I think her mom was like a flight attendant or something. But yeah, and my mama started asking all the parents, have I ever gave them trouble? And they was like, nope, she's a sweetheart. Period. But yeah, and mind y'all, she used to stay in my house, eating up my food, watching my TV on my bed. My mom be like, no, y'all need to get out because y'all being couch potatoes. Like, she told me that. And like, I started picking up her habits, basically, being a couch potato, because I was an outside child. And I guess I picked up her habits, and mama was like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. And so my little friend, what did I name him? G. One day, like, her brothers and stuff would always pick on him. I'd be like, leave him alone. What y'all talking about for him for? You know, I always stand up for him because that was my buddy. You feel me? And so, bro, stop texting me and stuff. God damn. And so one day, we was outside. We was chilling. And she came outside. And she started fighting him. So she put him in a chokehold. And mind you, it's a hill. So she right here. They right there. And it's like rocks up the hill. It's like big rocks. It's not no pebblets. And so she turned him around and put him in a chokehold. So my instinct was pick up a rock and I threw it at her head. I threw it at her head. And she had a scar. Not a scar, but she had a cut on her head. And she went to my mama. She knocked on my door. And she was like, oh, your daughter threw a rock at me. Da, 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 da. But she didn't say why I threw that rock at her. So my mama just put a band-aid on it. Just put a band-aid on it. Oh, I'm spitting, child. But she put, you know, alcohol, peroxide, that Neosporin stuff, yeah. And then a band-aid on it. Yeah. And then she told her mama. And her mama was threatening. And her mama knocked on my door and was talking to my mama. And like, she was basically threatening to like press charges or something. At the time, it was me. Like, in my house, it was me, my mama, my dad, and my grandpa. So my grandpa, I think he was asleep, I don't know. My mama was like, but did your daughter tell you why she threw the rock at her head? Or whatever. So yeah. But one time I went over her house and I ate ice, but it wasn't the ice cream that I like. Like, I'm not real picky, but it was like ice cream sandwiches, and I don't eat ice cream sandwiches like that. So I was like, no, thank you. And then her grandma tried to take that as I'm spoiled and I got problems and stuff, or like I thought it was something wrong with that food, which I did not. Lying on my name for what? And so yeah. And one day, I didn't find out this till later, like a few years later, that woman, her grandma, was talking about me to somebody else. Okay, so like, we was on like the second floor, and then across, they lived on the top floor, and then the neighbor that she was talking to lived at the bottom. Okay, so mind you, my mama was smoking on the balcony. and she was listening to that conversation, and her grandma was talking about me. She was speaking bad on my name. And my mom was like, "You not talking about my baby, da da da." And she was like, "Yeah." I was about to get real disrespectful. I don't know if she did. I forgot. But, yeah. She was like, "Yeah, you're not finna sit here and talk about my baby like that." As she should. And another incident was her and her brothers chased us around the neighborhood. Like, they had a weapon or something, I don't know. But me and D, we was running. We went into his house. Cause mind y'all, okay. So, okay, this is the front of the neighborhood. Then there's apartments, then there's downhill, and then there's apartments, and then there's the office, and then there's a hill, another hill, and then more apartments. So, mind y'all, we're coming from uphill, the apartments that's by the entrance. So we running. We ran through the woods. Running. They're chasing us. We went into his house. And we got some Axe, you know, the spray to make it smell, the guy smell good. Yeah, we got some of that because he had some. And so we started spraying him while we was running. Ooh, then we ran to my house. Because mind y'all, his house was like a building or two away from my house, my building. I think it was like that hill with the rocks that I was telling you about. And then his house, or it was a building, then his building. I don't remember. But, so yeah, we ran into my house. I'm like, Mama, they chasing us. And she was, because at first she was like, she smelled the Axe on us or whatever. And I was like, Mama, they chasing us, da da da. She like, what's happening, da da da, da da da. And so, this is like when they met again, I believe. Yeah, I think my mom talked to the grandma. I don't know who she talked to after that situation, but she opened the door. She said, "Hey, y'all are too grown to be chasing these." Cause yeah, that's why they was chasing us, because remember when I said I threw that rock at her head? She went in the house and she called her mama, and her mama told the high school boys, the 9th grader and the 12th grader, to handle it. Their handling it was chasing us. And what they was gonna do to us. But it's I don't know what they was gonna do, like, honestly. But my mama was like, da 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 da. They was like, you too grown for this, you need to take your butt home. But she didn't say butt. And yeah, basically. And then she seen the mama, she met with the mama. But mind y'all, remember when I said if she jump off a bridge, this is that same day with the, yeah, I don't know why I didn't say that before. You know what? But she was like, why would you send your boys to come handle with little kids? And I was like, right. And then, like, after that, of course, it wasn't cool. Whenever she wasn't outside, well, I came outside whenever I wanted, but the people we hung out with was still cool with her, so they would like switch sides. Like, sometimes they hang out with me, sometimes they hang out with her. And she tried to apologize and she wanted to be friends again. And mind y'all, she got held back because I said I was in 3rd grade. She was still in 2nd. And I'm like, how you ain't past the 2nd grade, but you know, we could still be friends or whatnot. But yeah, she tried to apologize and try to be friends again. No ma'am. No pim, no ham, no turkey ham. Oh, I just said that. No pim, no ma'am, no turkey ham. That's what we're not finna do. But yeah, that's my story of dealing with my bully, my neighborhood bully. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Much love, much appreciated. Peace.